what is going on? Today we got some let's call it a little Mothership gameplay. Now lately we've been getting a lot of people making videos about the Mothership, saying that it's good, some people saying that it's not. All I can say is I used to think the Mothership was bad too until I actually started trying to get it. I think back in the days I probably got the Mothership once or twice, and both times I got it I felt like it was just straight garbage. This was before it got buffed also, so it was getting shot down like super fast. But now that it takes a little bit more to shoot it down, I usually average about anywhere between 10 to 20 kills with the Mothership. Some gameplays, depending on what I'm playing, which mode, I can get more than 20 kills with the Mothership. So in this gameplay though, I'm gonna be rocking that Man of War. I think I go on like a 15-16 gun streak with this gun before I call out the Mothership. And by the time I get the Mothership and TDM, the match is almost over. So at that point I really don't care. I'm like, yo, I got my streaks, I'm done. And I think this was like my second or third gameplay of the day. Me and my boy Abusive was running some matches, and I was like, you know what, let me put on the highest kill streaks and see if I can get them. And I ended up getting them. But anyway, in this gameplay, you guys are gonna see me pretty much doing what I call crushing, because I'm kind of rushing around the map at certain times, and then you'll see me count certain areas at certain times. It's just a good combination that I find that work for me whenever I'm trying to go for like some real beastly type gameplays. Now for you, I mean, it may not work because you got to have some kind of gun skill, like at least a little bit when you get into crushing, because when you start rushing, you got to be able to know where people are gonna spawn, or kind of like predict where they're gonna spawn. Because if you can't predict where people are gonna spawn, you may be running head first until somebody spawn, getting killed. Like earlier in the gameplay, you seen me come actually this spot right here where I'm at, but I was on the opposite side. I came around it and I saw one guy run past. I knew they spawned back there, so I wasn't gonna shoot at the first guy. I'm gonna wait. So I let the first guy went past. I saw the second one. I jumped up, didn't see anybody else. So then I went and killed those two guys. Stuff like that you have to think about when you playing the game if you want to go on those longer streaks. As far as like the spawning system, it's a couple people that did videos that show you how to predict spawns, but for me, I just watch where my teammates are at. If my teammates are all on the other side of the map, then more than likely these dudes are gonna spawn on the opposite side of them. The way this game works, it's not gonna always spawn people right where everybody's at. Now, depending on how close you are to the spawns, it may spawn them right behind you, but the majority of the time, if your whole team is on the other side of the map, the enemy team is gonna spawn opposite of them, especially if they kill like the whole team. But now you can see, I get into this Mothership and I start just laying these guys down. Like they ain't even know what hit them. Now, one thing about the Mothership I do not like, this is probably my only gripe with it, is that your teammates like to jump into it with you. Now, in TDM, that's not really a big deal, but when you play an objective based game, or especially domination, you have your teammates jumping in your Mothership and nobody's capping flags. Then the enemy team, if they already got flags capped, guess what? Then they're gonna win the game because it's nobody there to cap those flags so that you can get those points. So sometimes you end up losing rounds because of that. But in TDM, this thing just goes in, man, regardless whether your teammate get in or not. As you can see, I'm going in and they're shooting, and I think the Mothership takes quite a few rockets now in order to shoot down, because I think I've been hit like 2 or 3 times already. This part right here, for some reason I could not get those guys right up under me. That's why I kept switching around trying to get to the other side. And right now I'm 43-0 in this game, and at this point I'm just kind of like, whatever, I already got my Mothership, so the game's almost over. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go out there. So, and as you can see, I go out here and I get laid down with this dingo, which I don't really use the dingo that often. I used it for a couple gameplays to get to finish it up, to get the diamond for it, because of course trying to finish up all my weapons so I can get dark matter. Not sure when that's gonna happen. I haven't really been having much time to play this game, and then with my back problems I had a couple weeks ago. I've been down and out, haven't been able to play this game because I couldn't even sit in my desk chair to even play it. But you guys, let me know what you think about this gameplay, and you know what you think about the Mothership, because everybody got mixed opinions when it comes to score streaks. So when it comes to anything car related, everybody's got their own opinions. And one thing we really have to remember is that what works for somebody else may not work for you. You need to find what works for you. When you find what works for you, you'll start getting better gameplays. And the way you do that is you just watch what other people are doing. You can try it out. If it doesn't work for you, or if part of it works for you, take that part and add it to something else that works for you, and then just keep mixing it up. That's something that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people get stuck. They get one good gun, they think that's really good, and they want to just keep playing with it. No, mix it up, get good with all the guns, because especially if you ain't running scavenger, you're gonna be picking guns up off the ground that you normally don't use, and if you don't know how to use them, how you gonna keep your streaks up? So that's one thing I suggest, is to mix it up, use different stuff, and find out what works for you, and get good with as many weapons as you can. Going for dark matter has really made my gun game a lot better. But that's the end of this gameplay. I went 48-2, that 24 KD. Ugh. Did anybody on the other team go? Oh, they had like 1 or 2 people that went positive. These lobbies like these, I don't know how you get them, but I've been getting them like since I've been back on. It seems like almost every time I get in a lobby, it's like that now. Anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you like what you see, leave a comment, whatever, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.